Alrighty, hey YouTube, how's it going on? Let's see. So far, I've actually been asked by my community here different tips and everything, like how to get better, how to control recoil and stuff like that. And probably the only thing I've really told them, like personally, is practice, practice, practice. That's the only way you can do it. But in other words, I'm going to show you what I've done to get better now. Those of you who follow me on YouTube or sub to me on YouTube, you've seen my older videos back when I used to play Modern Warfare. You will see a couple things that I have done to officially get better. I just need this to hurry up and load up. So in other words, I'm going to go into multiplayer. I'm going to ignore all this. I'm going to go into a custom game, because this gives me that much more time to, do what I need and actually, kind of get the feel for everything. And yes, I do realize I have some bows in my hair. My daughter did them up for me tonight. We had some fun, had some daddy-daughter time. But in other words, I'm going to jump straight into everything. So what I do, especially when it comes to doing better, doing better as a player, doing better as a team, like teammate, playing as a team is communication all the way. You could be the god tier person, you will never beat your average teammate, your average player, stacked full of teammates, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the M13 with the Uzi. Both these here have minimal recoil, like I built them up and stuff like that, but I am going to take away all the attachments of both guns. I'm going to leave the magazines where they're at. Because as we could tell, it's got damage up, range up, and control goes down, same with accuracy. This is the best way to do it, especially when you actually jump up. You got 60 round mag, mobility, control, go down. And from there, like, you take everything else away. That is probably the way to do it. And from there, what I do, so I make sure I have one, and I just go with like a player level. So basically, like a 1.0 is hardened, veteran is over 1. It's going to be over 1, like they hear footsteps better, they do this, they do that, like, and everything. Back in like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, you play on veteran, they will hear you crouch walking. So if you actually have Modern Warfare 3, go back to Modern Warfare 3, practice, and everything else is just going to be map awareness and like, game awareness kind of thing. So basically, like right now, where I'm at is I'm in hardened. Like, I can average around just under 1, just over 1, roughly in that area. I do like to go veteran every now and then, just and what I do is I pick a small map. So let's see, map. So I'm going to go with the small map, and this is where everything kind of gets into. So let's just say we got stadium, vacant, like we got all these maps. I usually go with the small map, like stack. Stack is kind of open, kind of has cover and stuff like that. This Speedball is good. It actually has, some kind of cover and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into a quick match right in here. But before I do too much, I'm not wanting to, sit here and try and get 75 kills on. And seeing as I'm going to do this as a quick video, I'm going to go 10 points. So it's just going to be 10 kills. And I'm going to run the M13 and Uzi just with the magazines to shorten the recoil, shorten the control. And then afterwards I'm going to jump into a game and I'm going to show you how I put everything into perspective. So key thing is map awareness, Speedball. Mostly everybody plays it. I haven't played this in a while. So key thing you want to do is, first thing you want to do is you want to focus on your centering. So basically, like the center of your screen, you want center of your screen. That is where I'm going to put this little dot right here in that O. That is roughly where your crosshairs are going to end. So I'm going to go right there. I'm going to try and get as close to the middle, right about there. It's going to be right there. There's the first step to centering. If you can figure everything... If you can figure everything else from there, like after centering, once you get practice with that, like basically Speedball is like the map to do it when you're solo. You can center on like, you know, the head here, center on like the shoulder, you know, just kind of go back and forth and just try and get your center right here in the, right here. Just do that by yourself for a while. The other thing is a recoil control, which is why I took this off. So in other words, I'm going to take my thumb completely off and I'm going to pull the trigger. Notice how I barely have any recoil. And basically from there, after knowing the recoil control and everything, all you have to do is keep the centering. After that, it's map awareness. Like, I know there are containers here. I know there's all that over there. And then from there, get yourself a headset. Like this headset, it came with the PlayStation. And I've had no complaints about it. And let's say, after that, all you gotta do is the one thing you can do, especially, a lot of people say, like, it's how they break ankles and stuff like that. This here's probably the biggest one. Slide canceling in this game. Basically, you slide and you tap the, well, in my case, the circle button. That's the crouch. So you tap the circle button again. That's how you slide cancel. That is how you stop.
Sorry, I told you I couldn't do it.
Alright, so you see he's right there.
No.
Slide cancel is another way to get around the map quick. The other thing it does too is it breaks the aim assist for controller players. It's why you see a lot of people do it. It's why you actually see a lot of controller players, they struggle against PC players because PC does not carry aim assist. And the other thing I've done, like this is another way how I've actually gotten so much better. I used to be at a 3.0. Throwing knives. Throwing knives is the way to do it. Just so this way you know your centering is good. And let's say, you notice that they're doing a lot of this. While I'm moving around, this makes a lot of noise. So if you know where they're at, that is how Oh, I was gonna go for another knife. But yeah, like I said, when it comes down to it, throw a knife. I'm not gonna wish to the bot. A throwing knife. A throwing knife will help your centering. A throwing knife will tell you where your bullets are gonna go as you're flying. I have no idea how this is hardened. I should. But like I said, when it comes down to it, map awareness is probably the biggest one. So Rebirth Island is the biggest one. It's been around since Blackout. It was called Alcatraz, so that's one of the reasons why when I play and actually when I stream and stuff like that, it's solely Blackout's Alcatraz. So it's going to be Rebirth Island. And then when I jump into a game of, we'll say, Rebirth Island, and then from there, what I do from there is I find the weapons I like. So this one I'm gonna go with the M13, and from there I'm gonna go with everything that helps control the recoil for me. And this one is going to be my distance, so then from there I'm going to drop down to the Uzi. And the Uzi, this is probably the biggest one. Like a lot of people, the FSS Carbine Pro, you need to do a challenge. If I'm not mistaken, it is with the it's with the Woodstock, and I cannot remember off the top of my head. I could say it's a Ranger, but I go with the Carbine Pro just because it adds the extra damage and range. I go with the Merc foregrip for the... This one here's another challenge to do, otherwise it's just these two. But that one is definitely well worth it. And I go with the Stipple Grip just because I want the extra sprint to fire speed. Just so this way, when I actually, roll up on somebody, I want to actually be the first to pull the trigger. Like, there are a lot of metas out there, like, different ways. Like, this here is what I'm going to do because this is what I've done to, get a little bit of practice done. Modern Warfare 2 is going to have firing range, so this way you can learn to control the recoil and add the attachments and stuff like that. Personally, I would have preferred if the firing range actually had, like, a movement thing kind of going on. But this is what I'm going to roll with, and I'm going to go Rebirth Resurgence Quads. Mainly because I know I can jump into this, and after that I am going to... Here, I'm going to quickly go in here real quick. Let's go... Yeah, that was... So yeah, when it comes down to it, I'm going to put everything I've done. I'm going to put everything I've done, and I'm going to put it directly into my gameplay. It's what I usually do. I usually go 6-on-6, and I practice recoil. I practice my recoil control. I practice my centering, so this way when I actually, slide around a corner, I am, like, well, if I were to go directly in center, I'm a little off to the right, but I try and make sure everything's going to hit where I want it. So when I jump into a pre-game lobby, like a lot of people, one of the things I like doing is, especially when it comes to something like this here, I'd be like, okay, so I'm going to pick that. Especially if I'm going to run a sniper. I'm going to pick something. especially something small like this here. This here is like roughly about the size of an enemy's head, roughly. Afterwards, I want to practice. I especially want to practice recoil control. In case you haven't noticed, this is my run up to them, and
Enough training. Now you fight a real enemy.
this is my run up to them and hope for the best. But in other words, I'm going to jump into the game. I'm going to turn the comms on, and I'm going to talk a little bit what I've done throughout the game. But yeah, let's see how this one goes, and then afterwards, so catch you guys on the next one. But yeah, I'll talk to you all after the game. Alright folks, where we landed? Right there in control, let's do it. Anybody got a mic? Anybody got a mic? Yo, what's up?
Hey, there's the guys dropping. Drop on the... Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Targets are up. Take them out.
Okay.
Does anyone got a mic?
What's up?
Yeah.
Comms tower is online. Scanning for threats.
We got armor.
Ah, we got 93, we got Lodi, we got Lodi.
Everyone has a mic right now.
Yo, we got Lodi, we got Lodi. I'm dropping catch to the buy.
You guys have Cold War?
I have Cold War.
Wait, you have Cold War Blue?
Epic Survivor has Cold War.
Yo, money.
Money's on the buy in front. I call Lodi and I call buy up front.
So what's yelling going on now? Ah, man.
Here, look, more money on the buy up front. Right on blue ping.
I know I took it already.
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna go buy that.
I see the enemy.
I don't got a pistol. What the fuck?
Loadout drop on the way.
Oh my god, bro.
No, I fucking took the wrong one, bro.
Alright, M13 and Uzi.
Yo,
Someone buy
try my
munitions.
M13?
Did someone buy munitions?
Yo, Epic Survivor, do you want to try my M13? I got blue dot.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
He just climbed on top. There's one across, one across. They're up top, they're up top. They're gonna finish.
You're behind. Stop. You're behind.
Oh my god. Let's go alongside him.
Purple.
What?
What's your,
One of your allies.
that Lodi or spammer gun? That red and black gun, what is it?
Of what I would be.
I want to have it. Because I'm really good with guns like that. Oh my god!
It's too fucking pressing on me.
UAV active.
Oh, it's the gun that you are you using one of my guns?
Yeah. This one?
Okay, yeah. Can I have it? It's
Oh, you stole my gun. That's my dad. It's PPP something. PPSH. Oh. Fuck you. Right here, purple. Sorry, purple.
Thank you. Yeah.
Camper me. I don't got shit.
What do you want me to tell you?
I mean,
I got munitions, got munitions.
oh my god.
No! Coming upstairs, coming upstairs. No, he was on the stairs. Fuck, that sucked.
Oh my god. How'd you? Green. I'm not pushing him. Oh hell no. Fuck that shit.
Oh,
Gas is in, I'm gonna... Nice.
One more.
I'm gonna drop on Lodi real quick.
Hi.
He's on there. On there.
It's on me. It's on me.
Right here. Right here.
Where?
Get him, get him, get him.
Mark. I am insane.
Yo, what's the timer?
Oh shit! Okay, come. Ah! Oh my lord, I couldn't hear anybody over you guys. Dude, if you want to try his gun, ask him to drop it. There's another loadout up at prison.
Alright, we'll have given.
Be at 41.
Because I couldn't hear him over you guys talking about the gun.
Well, I have an M13 that has blue dot.
Alright.
What fire?
Push in prison.
No, let's use it. Alright.
Let's see, I'm just using my loadout because it's what I'm trying to do for this video here.
I'm gonna push roof, actually. You guys wanna push
Me too.
roof? Purple, when you push up...
I just need plates and bullets.
I got tons of this.
Oh my
Right
god,
here.
bro, how did he get me?
Watching? One more.
I taught you better than this.
I got your cover.
He's on the calm down.
There's 2 people up there still.
Does anyone have a
A
sniper?
grenade up there. If you guys got a grenade it. Pushing up. We go out now. I'm pretty sure they're in there. That's behind you guys.
Holy shit. He's dead.
No, oh, bro, I knocked one.
Oh my god! On me! Shoot him!
You're fine.
No shot! Like, how did I miss the frickin' container? Or the gas canister?
Oh my god. No!
GG's guys.
I'll play again.
Well, there, if you want to play again, add me up, we can squad up. Alright, so in other words, what I did there was... Basically, I just pushed too much. That was my issue. They were talking too much about, like, you know, the look of the gun and stuff like that. Like, when it comes down to it, like, well, if you actually want to do good, you need teammates that communicate of, like, where enemies are. It's like 2nd floor, 3rd floor, roof. On the roof, like, I communicated. I said I was going to go grab my loadout. But nobody could hear me over them trying to talk about, like, you know, what gun is there, what's this, what's that. Do you want to try my M13? Like, no, I don't want to try your gun. The reason I built mine is because it's for my type of gameplay. That's how I set it up. But in other words, that's going to be it for the video. And yeah, whoever tunes in, just if you liked it, by all means, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you want to see more. Leave me a message in the comments. What more you want to see. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one and peace.